Many people have been hearing about spiritual relationships, spiritual husbands, spiritual wives, but they really don't understand the concept of a spiritual relationship. A spiritual relationship is a relationship between a human being and a spiritual being. A spiritual being like a deity, an ancestor, evil spirit. So how does it come about? Very many people ask, how does one start having a spiritual or experiencing a spiritual relationship? Having a spiritual husband or having a spiritual wife? So when you are in a relationship with a physical person, a human being, and you love that person so much, and that person suddenly dies and leaves you, there is still a bond between you and that person. So even if that person dies, his or her spirits will remain when it is in love with you. And also, there are these old people who keep calling the young girls my wife, or the old women who call the young men my husband. When these people die, their spirits continue with the same things as they did when they were still alive. So they will still have that attachment with these young people. Another way spiritual relationships come in is for these very beautiful girls or handsome men who are loved by everyone. You find someone attracts everyone because they are very beautiful and they are very handsome. The same way you attract human beings in your life is the same way you attract the spirits. So they also admire you. And when the spirits get attached to you, when they are in a relationship with you, you'll be experiencing very many challenges. One of them is hardships or difficulties in getting into a relationship, and also difficulties in maintaining a relationship. These are people who are in relationships but they are not stable. They are up and down, they are here and there. So you'll never find them settling. It is because these spiritual deities or the spirits that are in relationships with them are very jealous. They cannot allow you to settle in a relationship when they are also there. They'll always keep following you wherever you go. When you get into a relationship or someone approaches you, within a short period of time you find that person losing interest in you because they are following you and they are jealous with their relationship. They want to be the only ones in a relationship with you. So if you're in a spiritual relationship with a demon or a spirit or an ancestor or a deity, you'll be experiencing different symptoms, signs. For example, infertility. There are people experiencing infertility. They cannot produce because they are having a sexual bond or relationship with these demons. There is also miscarriage. You can experience miscarriage. Whenever you conceive, you experience miscarriage. Those are some of the signs. And also physical symptoms. They can cause stress or distress to you. You cannot settle. All the time you are sad, you are stressed, you are disturbed. You cannot have a peaceful mind. All those are signs and symptoms of being in a relationship with the spirit, including dreams. Dreaming all the time that you are having a sexual intercourse with someone you cannot understand when you wake up. All the time you dream, you keep dreaming that you are having a sexual encounter or you are having a sexual intercourse, especially at night. You are having a sexual intercourse, and when you wake up, you cannot remember the person you had that sexual intercourse with. But someone may ask, but how? I've never felt into a deity, or I've never been loved by an old person, or I've never fallen into a serious relationship and my partner dies. So another way is, if you fall into a relationship with a man or a woman who is possessed by these spirits, they will also transfer these spirits to you. I will give an illustration here. If assuming person A, okay, person A is possessed or is in a sexual relationship with a deity or an ancestor or with a spirit, gets into We're assuming this person is a man. This A is a man. This man is in a sexual relationship or a spiritual relationship with a spirit or a deity, and that deity is a woman. This man will have a sexual relationship or sexual intercourse with person B, who is a girl. So this person will create a bond between this spirit and this woman. Remember, this spirit is also a woman, or this one is also a woman. So this spirit will be following up person B because it is jealous of person B. So it will create all the misfortunes, all the problems for person B because it is looking at person B as a co-wife. So it cannot leave this person alone. It will be following this person up and down because it is jealous of person B. Now, you're a woman and you're having another woman who's like your co-wife. This spirit, who is a woman, will never leave you to settle in your relationships or in whatever you do because they're jealous of you. They want you to be down. They want to cause your downfall. That is why you keep having very many challenges all the time because you had sex with a person who had a spiritual bond with a spirit or with a deity or with an ancestor. So they were in a spiritual relationship with this person. So let's assume this spirit is now bonded to you. You're like co-wives. You are now you are related. Then you have a sexual relationship with another person. This is now a man, C. This person C is now going to have a bond with this spirit also. So this spirit being a woman and this man or this person being a man, it means they are now going to develop a spiritual bond, a relationship, a sexual bond between this deity and this man. So the man will start experiencing dreams at night, having sex with someone they cannot understand, or it can even appear as if it is someone you know. But it keeps coming time and again. All the time you are dreaming. When you are sleeping, you are dreaming that you are having sex with someone you don't understand, or even if someone you understand. But still, when you wake up, that person is not there. So it causes dreams, and that dream is a reality. At night, these people come and have sex with you when you're sleeping. So be very careful with the people you have sex with. Some of them are into bonds with the spirits. And once you have sex with them, you develop a bond with these spirits too. And another thing is, when A transfers the bond to B, it doesn't mean that this spirit has left A. That spirit is still lingering within or following up this person A. And when person B gets into a sexual relationship with person C, it doesn't mean that this spirit is going to leave B and starts concentrating on C. They are just creating a bond. So this spirit will be affecting all of them as they are. So the more people this person gets into a sexual relationship with, the more connected they are, or the more people these spirits will get connected to. So don't think that you'll have sex with someone else and your spirit will get transferred to that person. It will be disturbing all of it because it will have created a bond between all those who are having sex with it, or those who are in a sexual relationship with it. So the more people you have sex with, the more network you create for these spirits, and the more problems you will all have. So I have created a video on how you can do away with the spiritual husband or the spiritual wife, or how you can cleanse off yourself from these spiritual relationships. Get this video on my YouTube. Look up there on this profile, you'll find my YouTube channel. Tap on it. If you want a solution to spiritual relationship or spiritual husband or spiritual wife, tap on my YouTube. Get to learn more.